You're watching #1 News 13 at 11 with Bob Jubeck, Meghan Miller, Chief Meteorologist Frank Johnson, and Sports with Connor and Gasquet.
Horry County Police spent some pretty big money to search for people you report missing. Already this year, the department tells us it's investigated more than 70 disappearances. One of the most recent we've reported on was 16-year-old McKenna Spindler. She disappeared back in August and was found by police down in Mount Pleasant. At first, Spindler claimed someone got into her car, threatened her, and then told her where to go. Investigators eventually learned that wasn't true, so it prompted many of you to ask us how much it really even cost to find her. I went to Horry County Police to get you answers and find out why missing persons cases are on the rise.
911.
Yes, could you tell me where I would call for to file a missing person report? My daughter has not come home from school, and somebody from a hotel just called to say her phone was found in the parking lot.
For 7 straight days, finding McKenna Spindler was a top priority for Horry County Police.
You know, wherever she is, we're here waiting for her, and we're looking for her and doing everything we can to bring her home safe.
Horry County Police says it pulled more than 10 detectives and other officers off their cases for a round-the-clock search. Lieutenant Raul Dennis told me that time alone cost the department more than $10,000.
They were checking everything. They were checking our phone lines. They were checking social media sites. They were, again, talking to interviews with friends and family members.
Dennis says tips came from all across the country. He says they followed every single one too, even reports of a shoe found near Peachtree Landing. 9 other departments joined the search, including the FBI, SLED, and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
It was such a complicated case, and she was in a car moving around, and we knew that, or we had reason to believe that it basically involved a lot of different people from a lot of different agencies.
We found out 72 missing persons cases have been reported to Horry County Police just this year. That number nearly doubled from 35 at this time in 2014.
We have to look at the totality of the circumstances. We have to look at everything that's happening.
A clue led police to Mount Pleasant, where officers found her alive on August 26th. She was charged with filing a false police report. A judge sentenced her last month. But I wanted to know Spindler's side of the story, and it led me over to her parents' house. I spoke briefly with her mother, Karen, who declined to go on camera. She says right now her family is simply focused on their daughter and getting things back on track.
Her parents weren't any different than anybody else's parents. I mean, we all want to think our kids are, saints and stuff. In a case like that, we would, of course, give them the benefit of the doubt.
Some of you asked News 13 if Spindler would have to pay back what it cost to find her. Horry County Police tell me the judge did want a price on the detective's work before her sentencing. I called 15th Judicial Circuit Senior Solicitor Caroline Fox, and she wasn't able to confirm or deny whether Spindler was ordered to pay restitution, or if so, how much. She told us in part, "I can only confirm that she spent some time in jail before being placed on probation and subjected to numerous conditions after the judge took into account her circumstances as well as the circumstances of the case. The statute requires that the primary goal of juvenile court is rehabilitation, not punishment. While Spindler is serving her probationary sentence, police say no circumstances should keep you from reporting your loved one is missing. Dennis says it is a very serious matter no one should take lightly.
If you think you need to call, then call. And when we come, be as sincere and as forthright as you can be, and help us help you get to the bottom of where your loved one's at.
Horry County Police tell me they think there might be a slight increase in cases because of an increase in people moving to our area and also visitors. However, the department says it does classify some runaways as missing persons, all to err on the side of caution.